Hi, this is Bill Rose with LungTrainers Breathing Performance Devices. What we're talking about today is our lineup of the individual breathing assistants, or what we call them, IBAs. The IBAs all function in the same way, but they have different mouthpieces. Sometimes you'll see a different airflow system, as in holes, more or less airflow, but they all have the balloon ring at the end. They're pretty easy to put together. If you take your balloon, take your finger and put it on the edge of the balloon ring and just wrap it right around, you have the IBA. It's fully assembled. The balloon is calibrated at 0.5 PSI. That means it's going to give you just enough pressure to make sure you're using perfect diaphragmatic breathing. On the other end is your mouthpiece. There are mouthpieces for every level and every instrument. When you are going to work with the individual breathing assistant, you're basically just going to press it against your lips. But to make sure you're using it correctly, the balloon must be inflated. Some people, they just blow into it, the balloon goes out a little bit. That is not diaphragmatic breathing. The only way you're going to get your diaphragmatic breathing is to inflate the balloon where it actually opens, and you'll feel it. You know exactly when you're using your diaphragm. I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to put all my holes down, and I'm going to open the balloon. It's that simple. When you pick your fingers up, you're going to release air. When you release the air, you've got to replace the air through your core system or your diaphragm. That's going to make you work a little harder, but it's also going to make you more successful. This is the S+. It's for flutes, percussion, and voice. But if I take the W, which looks like a saxophone or clarinet, I can do the same thing. I'm going to put the balloon around the balloon ring, and every balloon ring is the same. The only thing you're going to see different will be the mouthpiece. And you'll see that mouthpiece looks very much like a clarinet or a saxophone. I'm going to try to use it a little bit like I would play the clarinet or the saxophone. Let's take the clarinet. The more fingers I pick up, the more air I'm going to have to transfer to the IBA. Depending on the exercise that you're using, maybe you're just using duration, maybe you're using it for phrasing, maybe you're just using it for an entrance. I'm going to pick a finger up, and then I'm going to do the same thing. We have a method book. And in that method book, you can see all the exercises that you can do with every single IBA. Let's move to the brass. These brass models are the advanced models. We have a brass model that's standard. If you're a director, it's perfect for middle school or basic high school. But if you have some advanced students, you're going to want to utilize one that takes more airflow. As I said before, there are always 3 holes, but they're not always the same size holes. This one is for we made in conjunction or collaboration with our partner, the Blue Devils Drum and Bugle Corps. We're gonna take the same balloon, because it has the same balloon ring, and we're gonna wrap it around. It's ready to go. The difference, bigger hole. So if we try to blow the balloon up now, it's going to take more because we're utilizing more air. Notice when I let the air out, I let the air out back into my chest. If you're a band or a chorus, let the air go right back in to your chest instead of spraying it all over the room. So this is the Blue Devils. We also have a partnership with the Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps. Their air system is a little different, has small large, and large. And once again, we're going to take the balloon, we're going to wrap it around the balloon ring. It's calibrated, 0.5 PSI. It's going to make you use your diaphragm. This one is going to use a little more. It's a little different, but it's going to use a little more airflow. So let's try it. Notice that every single IBA uses the same system, but a different airflow, same calibrated air pressure. New with us this year is Southern University Human Jukebox, and this was designed for them. It has a small, a large, and an extra large hole. So you're gonna use a lot of air. But if you've ever heard Southern, all these groups have some massive sound because they know how to use their air. And then finally, the T, which is for tuba. We're going to take, you notice, has a little different balloon ring. That's because of the mouthpiece. We're gonna put our balloon over it. The mouthpiece is a little wider for tubas. That gives them the opportunity to actually put their lips around the perimeter, and that's gonna make them feel so much more like what they do with the tuba. So you put your mouth on the perimeter, then you're going to push the air and move the balloon and exhale and inflate it. We're gonna put the balloon on and we're gonna move the air. We're gonna put our mouth on the perimeter and then we're gonna exhale with fast air. That takes a little bit of work. Tubas will know what I mean. There you have it. All the varieties of the IBAs. Flutes, percussion, the S+, woodwind, sax and clarinet, the W, several different models of the B for trumpets, trombones, French horn, and baritone, and then the T for tuba. You can get these online. If you're a band director or a chorus director or any studios, colleges, you get a music educator's discount, so make sure you look for that also. If you need any assistance, you can always reach us at May, at LungTrainers.com. We look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to seeing you when we're out throughout the country.